I just finished applying my paper floors for my dollhouse, but which sealer is going to protect them the best? Hello, my crafty dolls, and welcome to my craft room. I am Grandma Kitty, and I am so glad you're here. Now, I am in the process of building the Vermont Farmhouse Junior dollhouse from start to finish, and I just finished gluing all the floors down of the house. And of course, I broke the rules and I did all this before I built the house. So now if you want to see exactly how I did this, you got to follow along with me. I have a playlist on the dollhouse build from start to finish right on my YouTube page. So make sure you are subscribed because next week is construction day and I'm really excited to finally put the house together. Okay, so back to talking about my paper floors because I have run into a little bit of a problem. And now it's very important to protect our floors after they are laid down. They can get damaged from water or just moisture in the air, and they can get scratched from moving your furniture around and just simply playing with your house. Now, I've always used Mod Podge. However, I find it behaves badly from time to time. And my biggest complaint is that it strips a little bit of the ink off the paper and it changes the color. And it irritates me every single time I use it. So I went online looking for an alternative and I came across a YouTube channel, Little Maggie Shop, and she also has an Etsy shop. And in fact, I recommended her wallpapers in my last episode. And since she also sells paper floors, she created a video on how to make paper floors waterproof. So she recommended using Dorland's wax medium, and it's a wax made to protect artwork like oil paintings, watercolors, or drawings from moisture. So I am going to conduct a little experiment and see which sealer is the best. So thank you again, Little Maggie Shop, for suggesting this wax. I'm going to give it a try. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. She has really good content over there. So, okay, let's get started. All of my dollhouse floors are finished. I really got that rustic floor look that I wanted with far less work than real floors. Now, to protect the floors, I don't want to ruin all of my hard work. So should I use Mod Podge or the Artist Wax Medium? Now I want to show you what will happen if you do not protect your floors. Any little drop of water is going to ruin those floors. And let's say you sneeze or accidentally splash a drink around the house. Even wiping the floors with a damp rag will ruin them. You can see the discoloration almost instantly here. So I have to protect them, and to find the best seal coat, I set up a little experiment. I made 2 sample boards with my floors. One will get the Mod Podge in satin, and then the other I'm going to use the wax medium. So now first I'm going to use the Mod Podge. And now I said this at the beginning of the episode that Mod Podge can behave badly. First of all, it's water-based and water and paper are not friends. So using it makes me nervous. And I can already tell my paper is starting to bubble. We'll see how it looks after it dries. And now for the wax. And after opening it, the first thing I notice is there's no odor, not like that stinky Mod Podge. Now it says to wear gloves, so I'm going to throw on a glove and I'm just going to rub it in with my finger. And this is the first time using this wax, and I actually love the consistency. It's kind of like soft butter. It's easy to apply. It's not messy at all. And so far I can see that there are no bubbles. So I'm going to let both of these dry overnight so I can make my final comparisons. And now my samples have dried overnight and the Mod Podge looks really good. It has a very nice little sheen to it from the satin finish, which I love. The bubbles are gone after it dried, but the Mod Podge did discolor my white floor just a little bit. It's hard for the camera to pick up, but now it has a very light blue tint to it, which I do not like. Now the wax did not affect the paper at all. There are no bubbles and the colors did not change at all. You can see the wax has a very matte finish compared to the satin Mod Podge. All right, now let's do the water test. I am just going to drop some water on the wax and then on the Mod Podge. Now, the Mod Podge is doing a really great job protecting the floor, even when I use a rag to wipe up the water. So A+ on the Mod Podge. The wax passed with flying colors also. There is absolutely no discoloration on the floor, even with the wipe of the rag. Okay, it's decision time, and the Mod Podge is a really good protector. I like the satin sheen it gives me, but just like my past experiences, it just discolors my paper. Now, the wax is a really good product. It's odorless, easy to apply, but it's not going to give me that satin finish that I love. But most importantly, it does not discolor my paper, and that is exactly why I looked for an alternative to Mod Podge. The wax medium is the clear winner. So now I'm in the home stretch of completing my floors. And now I'm going to just rub the Dorland wax medium on all of my floors and even the foundation to protect them from that occasional sneeze and hours of rearranging furniture. And I would like to thank again Little Maggie's shop for fulfilling my wish of finding an alternative sealer to Mod Podge that would not discolor my paper. So go ahead and visit her Etsy shop and give her a follow right here on YouTube. So now it is time to celebrate. Another big job is checked off the to-do list. All right, my crafty dolls, the Dorland Wax Medium is the clear winner. And thanks again to Little Maggie Shop for recommending the wax. I can stop using the Mod Podge, and you can find this on Amazon, and I only needed 1 jar to do all the floors. And I hope this little tip helps you solve the problem of protecting those fragile paper floors so you can have endless hours of playtime without any worries. And don't forget to check out my playlist on the Vermont Farmhouse Junior and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.